Hello guys, in this video we're going to design stuffing box. It has 4 parts: body, gland, stud, bush and nut of M12. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to begin by creating a sketch on top plane. Press R on the keyboard or select rectangle in here. And I want to draw a center rectangle. Original center, draw a rectangle of 100 mm width, and if you press tab on the keyboard it switches to length, and the length be 150 mm. C on the keyboard, draw a circle of 33 mm dia. Perfect. And select this profile and press E on the keyboard. And the length of the extrude be 15 mm. Perfect guys. Now that we got our base for the body, I'm gonna create a sketch on this plane. Instead of selecting the plane and going to sketch again and selecting the command such as circle or line, I'm just gonna use my marking menu to do that better and efficient way. Here's how you can do that. Right click on the desired plane and if you hover over to sketch, and you have all the sketch options. I'm gonna select circle. Let's do that again. Hold the right mouse button and follow this path. Did you get that? Just like this. And here you have the circle command is selected and it switched to that plane instantly. Original center, draw a circle of 24 mm dia. Repeat circle and draw one more circle of 42 mm dia. Perfect. We're gonna create the bush for the stuffing box. Select this profile and press E on the keyboard. And the extrude direction be downwards and the length be -15 mm. And make sure that the operation is new body because we are creating a new body, that is bush. Perfect. I'm gonna show my sketch too and select these two profiles and press E on the keyboard, and the extrude height be 6 mm. Make sure that it is joined, and I want you to disable body 1, in that way it joins to the body 2. You got it right? Perfect. And now we got the base for the body and bush. I'm gonna edit my sketch too, and I want to draw a circle of 66 mm dia. Perfect. Select this profile and press E on the keyboard, and the extrude height be 50 mm. Make sure that the operation is joined. Alright. Perfect guys, you're doing great. And I want to create a sketch on the top plane of the cylinder just created now. Now I want to draw an ellipse. And create select ellipse. And original center, I'm just gonna place my ellipse roughly. D on the keyboard. The length of the ellipse be 120 mm and the width be 72 mm. Perfect. C on the keyboard, draw a circle of 12 mm dia. I just want to mirror this circle to the other side. In that way I can place these two circles symmetric about the axis. Alright. Select mirror and select the object. And the mirror line be YZ plane. In that way the plane will be auto projected onto our sketch. Perfect. And the distance from these 2 points be 84 mm. Perfect guys. I'm gonna finish my sketch, or I can press escape and select this profile. Make sure that you grab these two and press E on the keyboard, and the extrude distance be 15 mm. Make sure that the operation is join. Perfect, you're doing great guys. Now that we got our body and the bush, it's time to model our gland. I'm gonna create a sketch on this plane. C on the keyboard. Instead of drawing 24 mm dia of circle, I just wanna press P on the keyboard. Select this profile, which is 24 mm dia. Select the profile, press E on the keyboard. Pay attention guys, I just want to change the direction to 2 sides. In that way I can extrude some portion of the gland into the body and some portion outward. And the inward length be 15 mm and the outward length be 30 mm. Make sure that the operation is new body. Perfect guys. Select this profile and create a sketch. Pay attention guys, press P on the keyboard and select this entity and these 2 circles. Now select these 2 profiles and press E on the keyboard, and the extrude distance be 15 mm. Perfect, and make sure that the operation is join, then click OK. Now that we got our gland, if you observe the timeline, we have created 5 sketches. You can do that even in one sketch, but that would become some kind of messy. If you can understand your sketches, you can do that only in one sketch and you can proceed extruding the way you want. I just made this video so simple so that you can understand in a better way. You got me right? I'm gonna create a sketch on this plane and press C on the keyboard. You can do that by using marking menu. Just get used to that guys, you'll feel very comfortable using these commands. And the radius be 50 mm. And select this profile and press E on the keyboard, and the extrude length be 9 mm. Make sure that the operation is joined. Alright, we are done with gland, body and the bush. Perfect. We just need to create a fillet in here. You may think that you can do that by pressing F on the keyboard, but I just want a fillet in an inverted way. You got me right? If not, you'll know in a minute. I'm gonna create a sketch on XZ plane. And I want to project this cylindrical surface onto my current sketch plane. Press P on the keyboard. If you hover over the mouse, it will give you the preview how it's gonna look like, but I'm not getting the preview what I want here actually. I just want the projection lines to be in a vertical way. That is the cylindrical profile in a dia. I'm gonna cancel my project, and if you observe under create, inside project include we have intersect. Just select that and I'm gonna select the cylindrical profile. In that way I'll get those intersections into my current sketch plane. I'm happy with that. Perfect guys. And I want to draw an arc, and that to center point. This point as center, draw an arc. One point in here and one on this line. Perfect. D on the keyboard, and the dia of the arc be 12 mm. If you observe here, we haven't projected this line, right? It auto projected onto my current sketch plane. If you are unable to get this auto project, you have to manually enable that. Under preferences, inside design, just check auto project edges on reference and also auto project geometry on active sketch plane. Perfect guys. I'm gonna hide my bodies, and here we have the profile which we have created. Just select that, and inside solid select revolve. Guys, just let me know if I'm going too fast or slow through the comments. And the axis be this one. Make sure that the operation is cut and click OK. Now that we got our profile, awesome guys, you're doing great. I'm gonna create a sketch on this plane, but if you select that, the extrude portion of the gland is obstructing my way to create a sketch on that plane. Now to avoid that, under inspect, I'm gonna select section analysis, and the section plane be this one. I can comfortably draw my sketch on that plane now. See on the keyboard, draw a circle of 24 mm dia. This is the dia for my stud washer. Select this profile and press E on the keyboard and change the direction type to be 2 sides, and the extrude length on one side be 15 mm and on the other side be, don't worry, you will get this extrude when you disable analysis. Perfect. And the length be 75 mm. Make sure that the operation is new body. Perfect guys. Enable the sketch and select this profile and press E on the keyboard again. And the extrude length be 5 mm. Make sure that it is joined and disable these bodies. In that way it joins to the stud. Show the bodies again. Perfect. I'm gonna hide my sketch. We're almost done guys. Press S on the keyboard, search for thread, and you can find this command under create. Select this face, and I'm gonna leave all my defaults, and make sure that the designation is M12 and the pitch is 1.75. Do note this point, and we have to import this nut for this stud using McMaster Carve component. Perfect. Now that we got the stud which holds the gland in position, it's time to mirror out this stud. Select mirror under create and make sure that the type to be bodies, and select the stud and the mirror plane be YZ. Perfect guys, you're doing great. It's time to import our nut for the stud. Under insert, select McMaster Carve component. Make sure that you're online. And search for nut. And I want a nut type to be lock nut. And the system of measurement be metric. And the thread size be M12. And the pitch be 1.75. Perfect guys. And the material be steel. Class be 10 and the height be 14 mm. It filtered out and I got my result in here. Just click on that and make sure that you select 3D step and click on that save button to import it into Fusion. Perfect guys. I just want to reposition it, change the orientation, and make sure that you enable capture position and click OK. Now that we got our nut, it's time to join this nut with the stud. Select joint or press J on the keyboard. And the joint origin be this point and the destination be this point. Perfect guys. And I want the nut to be mirrored onto the other side. Activate the nut component and select mirror under create. And the mirror type to be bodies and select the body. The mirror plane be YZ. Enable the origin to select our desired plane. Make sure the operation is new body. This is the new update for mirror guys. This is awesome, isn't it? Thanks to Fusion team for bringing us that feature. We're almost done and we just need to chamfer the gland and the bush. I just want to hide the body. In that way I can see only the gland and the bush. Under modify, select chamfer. Select this edge and this edge in here. Under chamfer type, change it to distance and angle. And the angle be 15 degrees and the distance be 5 mm. Now that we got our chamfer on both edges. Perfect. Enable the body. And also we need to provide the thread for the body. I want to hide these threads and press S on the keyboard, search for thread. Select these two and leave all those defaults and click OK. Perfect guys. We are done with the stuffing box design. Make sure that you save your design. In your desired location. Perfect. And while rendering, it would be great if you change the thread type to modeled. In that way it looks good. While working, change the thread type to cosmetic, which increases your workflow in a better way. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something new from this video. You can watch the similar videos like this from the description or from the info in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button if it helps you and subscribe to World of Fusion 360 for getting notifications each time when we upload new video like this. Thank you so much guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.